Good morning, comic fans. With the Comic Pusher of the Comics Club, Tampa and Brandon's favorite comic and gaming store. It is Wednesday, February the 8th, the second of 4 Wednesdays for this month. 4 new comic book days, which is always wonderful. New comic book day is always a wonderful, best wonderful day. We hope everybody's having a great day. Hope everybody's having a great week. It is, as they call it, Hump Day, which is always new comic book day. We get you through the rest of the week. Hump Day comes, it's new comic book day, and new comic book day gets you through the rest of the week. You know it's true. If you know you love comic books, that's why you're here. So, Star Wars Insider, which is not a comic book, but of course there's tons of Star Wars comic books and great stuff. This one is a special one. The Star Wars Insider number 216 is a foil wraparound. Look at this. Awesome. Look down on the back there. Oh yeah, it's the Mandalorian and Grogu. Let's see the whole picture. That's some cool image, eh? And it's wraparound, you know, it's all foily and it has everything we like. Star Wars, foil, wraparound, variant cover. Who isn't going to love that? It's on the stands today. I've got one left. So there's a pre-order. Got one on the floor for you. First come, first serve. And we also have some other fun stuff. Look at this. Pokemon Ready, Set, Evolve Handbook. Everything you need to know about Pokemon evolution. There it is. If you're a Pokemon fan, Pokemon Ready, Set, Go, Evolve. Ready, Set, Evolve. Fun stuff there. Also, this is a graphic novel. It says, but it's done saddle stitched like a comic book. And this is the secret history of Black Punk. If you're interested in different kinds of history presented through comic books, well, this is the secret history of Black Punk. It's an illustrated roll call for punk, post-punk hardcore, no wave, and experimental bands from Ground Zero till now. A starting point for anyone curious, another reference for those who devour all genre-related things, or a cool artifact for them who already know. And that's what it says here on the back. So there you have it. If you are into punk rock, black punk history, this is the book for you. And it claims it's a graphic novel. So, you know, even though it's in comic book form, not presented square bound or hardcover, like a lot of graphic novels are when they're first presented. This one's done like a comic book. So there you go, Black History. Coming at you for Black History Month. That's right. It is Black History Month, so if you want a little information about punk rock and Black History world, there you go. Get it from the Comics Club. We embrace all cultures, all walks of life. Everyone's welcome here, always. Retro Fan. This is issue number 25, the March-April 2023 issue. This one's featuring early Superman cartoons. How cool is that? That. This is one of my favorite magazines. This magazine has all kinds of information about stuff from the blast from the past. You know, it covers everything from old movies to old TV shows to toys and there's all kinds of crazy things. Even old comedians and then the clowns. You know, it does all kinds of fun stuff here. It covers comic books. This is, gosh, one of the best nostalgia comic books out there. Retro Fan. If you haven't seen it before, come and get it. I still have some earlier issues on the floor out there if you're interested. Great, fun magazine. What a great, fun magazine. Always look forward to Retro Fan. The good people there. Keep bringing them out if you're watching. Keep bringing them out. This is from the world of Hellboy, the British Paranormal Society, Time Out of Mind hardcover. What a beautiful book. What a beautiful hardcover. British Paranormal Society members, rejoice. British Paranormal Society is here. Time Out of Mind is the story that's collected there. We have a bunch of variants. And how tall is the stack this week, kids? Well, let's see here. We are pushing 9 inches. And while for the last several months, independents have far outweighed the actual quantity of comic books hitting the stands, Marvel and DC have first surpassed them this week, and Marvel and DC have equal tall stacks. So it's pretty competitive this week in the comic book market. We'll see what happens. Hello, everybody out there. I hope everybody's having a great day. Don't forget to leave a comment after the show. So you're into our monthly drawings. We're always done the first show of the month. Variant covers: Unbreakable Red Sonja #3 has a 1 in 10 variant. That's a nice start there. Hey, Two Gun and Pirate Scribe. What's up? I hope all of you are having a great new comic book day. We got Batman #132 for 1 in 25. The Joker, the Man Who Stopped Laughing. You know, when I first glanced at this cover, this is a 1 in 25 for issue #5 of the Joker, the Man Who Stopped Laughing. When I first looked at this, I just see this Joker's laying on top of something. Then I realized, oh, he's in a police car. Then I realized, oh, there's police officers inside the car who are apparently dead, and there's blood all over the place. And Joker's holding, what's he holding here? He's holding a batarang, a bloody batarang. He's inside a police car, 2 dead cops in there, and he's holding a bloody batarang. Oh my goodness. Joker, what are you up to now? What are you up to? Hey, how you doing? Esteban, good to see you. Thank you so much for joining us. Look at this Batman cover. I'm loving it. This is Batman Joker Deadly Duo #4. Look at that. It looks like the mouth is a mustache, but it's just insane. Look at that. That's just crazy. And very cool. And I'm loving it. And that is a 1 in 25 cover of Batman Joker Deadly Duo, issue #4. The Flash, #792. This is at 1 in 25. Hurry. Don't let this one get away. It's moving fast. Star Wars High Republic, issue #5, a 1 in 25. We got the Indies and the Marvels and the DCs all mixed up in here this week. So for the variants, so bear with me. This is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Armageddon Game, issue #4, 1 in 10. What a great cover! What in the heck is going on here? All kinds of things going on that cover. I'm loving it. It's looking good. Creepy Batman cover. Yes, it's very creepy. That thing could give you nightmares, man. This is just insane. How insane is that? I'm loving that cover. Better get in here soon. I might keep it for myself. Don't wait. Get yourselves in here. Here is Daredevil, issue #8, variant cover. This is a 1 in 25. It's got Elektra swinging upside down. It's, doing herself a Dick Grayson there. And Red Goblin. We got goblins today. We got Red Goblin. We got Green Goblin somewhere. And we got Gold Goblin. But Red Goblin makes his debut today. #1, his own series. It's always interesting when bad guys get their own book, And I hate it when they turn the bad guy into a hero. Don't do that. Don't do that. Or unless they're pretending to be a good guy, and then it turns out they're a bad guy after all. And, don't put Emma Frost in charge of the school. So, Armageddon Game, The Alliance, issue #4, 1 in 10. So we just have what's going on there? These are both issue. We have two different 1 in 10s for this. Look at that. How wild is that? That's unusual. We don't usually get 2 1 in 10s for the same book. Oh no, this one. Oh, dummy. These are 2 different books. Is Armageddon Game The Alliance? This is The Alliance #4. I forgot they had 2 of them going, and this is just a regular. So, mystery solved. If it was ever a mystery for you, I don't know. It was a mystery for me. Avengers War Across Time, issue #2. Kang, that insane Kang. This is 1 in 25, people. Issue #2 of Avengers Across Time. Godzilla, Monsters, and Protectors. All hail the king. What a great cover that is. That's a 1 in, what is that? 1 in 10? 1 in 10 variant cover. Ghost Rider has a really cool cover this time. This is Ghost Rider #11, a 1 in 25. Look at that. Pretty cool. I'm loving it. And last but not least, for sure, these are 2 very special Gargoyle facsimile editions. where the logo has been done in foil. This one's purple foil. You can't see it in the bag so much how shiny that purple foil is. And then the other one is a gold foil. Get a better feel for how shiny that is. It is super shiny. Purple foil. What a great cover. I'm loving it. And we have another one just like it, except the logo is not in purple, but in blue. And we have one of each of those people. So first come, first serve. Get yourselves in here and get yourself a copy of the facsimile edition, a very special version of Goblins. I think that's the very first issue of Goblins. Let's start with DC this week and see what we've got. Batman number 132. For those of you who are regulars here, you know that we have a new addition. Our granddaughter Scarlet Rose was born January 4th, and she's going to be spending some time at the Comics Club with us at the store. So if you are in here on Wednesdays, you'll have the privilege of seeing my granddaughter at the store. And she's a little baby, and the little babies sometimes do cry when they want something. Just like, we can be big babies when we miss our comic book. We act like babies. I can take children acting like babies, not adults acting like babies. However, if you hear her crying, that's life, and it's a wonderful thing. And it's a mom and pop shop. So, if a baby crying in the store will bother you, then you probably should wear headphones while you're in here. Just on the chance that her mighty lungs are glowing at that moment, and they might be. So I warn you, and it's a mom and pop shop. So yeah, sometimes there's kids, and sometimes there's babies, and sometimes they might be crying. And if you've got a problem with that, there's other shops you can go to. I don't mind. I understand. Comic books today from DC. Batman number 132. Look at that great cover. And that great cover. Such great covers on Batman. But look at this one. Look at this cover of Batman. Art Germ does it again with Catwoman. What a great cover. Wow. I'm loving that cover. One of the best of the year so far for sure. This was cool. Look at the reflection of who's standing there in the room. But it's Selina and Bruce, but in the reflection, it's Batman and Catwoman. How cool is that? We have another new series of Static launching. This is season 2. Starts here. Shadows of Dakota. Static. Number 1. This next one's my favorite. Please. Wow. How cool is that? It's showing him all charged up there. Look, his hood is back off, and look at that hair. Oh my gosh. That hair is it has what do they call that? Static going on. Anyway, Poison Ivy. Poison Ivy is up to issue number 9. Poison Ivy and Harley Quinn are very close friends. Here's one where Poison Ivy's giving Harley some sort of milk bath, and here they're putting on each other's makeup. How fun! And look at this one. They're about to share some mushroom. I don't know if you should eat that, Harley. Yes. I don't know what Poison Ivy may have done to it. You never know. She does all kinds of crazy things with plants. So, Scooby-Doo. Why not? Scooby-Doo. Where are you? This is issue 120. Scooby-Doo's up to 120. How about that? How cool is that? So, and the Black Label Batman and the Joker, the Deadly Duo, I showed you a variant cover, but look at these. By Mac. How cool is that? Oh, Mac covers. I'm loving it. Always been a Mac fan. This is cool. And DC taking a little bit of look at that, throwback to a Batman and Robin cover from way back when. This DC's also taken some note of some of the independent companies that are doing these little things like this. Check this out. Good morning, Josiah the Brain. Look at this. I love it when they put a little extra on the back. And look, DC's done it for us. Tonight I ride with the Joker, says Batman. And look at that artwork. How cool is that? Is that Jim Lee? Looks like Jim Lee, doesn't it? Absolutely. It's very cool. I'm liking that. And you guys are in a hurry. Let me show you this one real quick. It's the Flash. Look at this. Look at the child's face. She's absolutely terrorized. He saves her from the burning building, but she dies of a heart attack from the scare of running down the side of the building with the Flash at super speed. Holy crap. I mean, look at the terror in that child's eyes. And he's smiling like, oh, this is hilarious. This is great, running down the side of the building. And look at the female speedster. Who is that? Is that Jesse Quick? Is that Jesse Quick? I think it's Jesse Quick. Am I wrong? Tell me if I'm wrong. Is that Jesse Quick? And look at this. I'm liking this. There should be another one over here. This is the Black History Month cover. There should be another one. They're all, you know, there's got to be a matching cover to this. There should be. Look all who's in there. All of the speedsters. What a great cover. Batman Spawn was a huge hit and has been every time it's come out. And now we have Batman Spawn second printing covers. Great stuff, guys. Great stuff. Great stuff coming from DC. Speaking of DC, Gotham City Year 1, issue number 5. A couple of different covers for you. You know, their big storyline that's going on right now, Lazarus Planet, where just all kinds of crazy stuff are happening in the DCU, and we've got all kinds of little tie-ins to it. We've got Lazarus Planet. This week is Next Evolution. That is Red Canary, I believe. Red Canary. All right. And the Joker, the Man Who Stopped Laughing. We got 3 different covers for you. Look at that cover. How cool. Reflection of the Joker and the blade of that knife. Carving knife. And then there's this one. There's some really great covers coming out of DC. And this one. This art just blows me away. Which mask to use today? Joker. You know, you may have heard of something that happened way back in comic book history, where, you know, somebody would catch some little typo or this or that, and in a Marvel comic book, and Marvel would send them what they called a no prize. You would basically get an envelope that was empty. No prize. You would get no prize. Hiya there, BX Data 3, badass Data 3. Look at this. So this is on the cover of Spider-Man, Amazing Spider-Man, issue number 19, and there's going to be another one on Daredevil. You'll see in a minute. But this is the no prize cover. Congratulations, you've got an empty envelope from Marvel. Good job. And speaking of Marvel and DC, this is not Fantastic Four. This is Amazing Spider-Man number 19, but this is the Disney 100 cover, which is a homage to Fantastic Four number 1, of course. But it's actually Amazing Spider-Man number 19. This is the Planet of the Apes. They've been doing a whole bunch of Planet of the Apes cover. You think Disney's going to do a Planet of the Apes movie? I think so. They must be. Anyway, one more for you from Amazing Spider-Man. Star Wars. We're going to have a lot of Star Wars, and we have issue number 3 of Star Wars Hidden Empire. I think this series introduces a new character, maybe several, to the Star Wars world. And you may remember him. You recognize him? Anybody out there recognize him? Who is him? Tell me in the comments down below. And don't forget to leave a comment, because then you can enter into our monthly drawing, which will be done the first Wednesday or the first show every month. And we give away all kinds of different stuff. You know, maybe it's a trade paperback or graphic novel. Maybe it's a toy. I think I might have a toy to give away next time. Namor, the Submariner, issue number 5. I don't know what to think about that new costume. Looks like a wrestler from, you know, World Wrestling. That big giant belt on. Bishop War College. Okay. Several different covers here. Are you a Bishop fan? I got his first full appearance on the wall. You need it. Of course, we have the Planet of the Apes cover. And Rob Liefeld. A very recognizable kind of art Rob has. He's been around for quite a while, creating all kinds of wild things. Is anybody enjoying Savage Dragon? Miracle Man. I gotta read the last issue. I missed the last issue of Miracle Man. We're up to book 5 in the Silver Age of Miracle Man. This is book 5 in Zero Age. There's an action figure. Some strangeness happened in issue number 3. I missed issue number 4. Issue number 5, I glanced through it. It looks like it'd gone past whatever it was. So I'm going to have to go back and see what I missed last issue. I'm sure all of us can relate to that problem. And this is, what is this? This is Storm and the Brotherhood of Mutants, issue number 1. I believe we got a miniseries one here. That was the Stormbreaker cover. By the way, there's a Stormbreaker magazine, promo magazine. I don't have a lot. It's kind of like a Marvel Previews. They're on the counter. If you want one, take one, please. If not, just leave it for the next guy. They'll be on the counter. They're free. And they're giving you all kinds of information about upcoming projects. Mr. Fix-It. You love the Hulk when he's all smart. Look at that. They're playing cards here, you know. And I like this next one. Look what Spider-Man has. A royal straight flush, the very best hand you could possibly get in poker. And he says, I fold. Because he doesn't want to anger Joe Fix-It. And that's understandable, you know? That's understandable. Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur, new series, latest series, is up to issue number 3. There's a couple covers for it. Yeah, that's pretty hilarious with his spider senses going off, and he's got the best possible poker hand, and he does another one. Can you imagine riding your motorcycle down the road and look in your rearview mirror and see that? Oh no, you're in deep trouble now. I don't know what you did. He's going to catch up with you. Ghost Rider, issue number 11. Planet of the Apes variant. Planet of the Apes. Damn dirty apes. So there you go. There's those. We're about halfway through Marvel here. We got more. Don't worry. More's coming. We got X-Men Legends issue number 6. I promised you Goblins. Gold Goblin is up to issue number 4. Look at that. Gold Goblin issue number 4. But we also have issue number 4 this. Look at that. Has he killed Marv Pumpkinhead? Merv Pumpkinhead? Is that his name? And then we have Red Goblin, issue number 1. He's peeking through the blinds at you. See that? Does it look like Dan Ketch's bike from the 90s? Is he sneaking back in somehow? Red Goblin, issue number 1. And Red Goblin, issue number 1. What's that, Mr. Happy? Oh, Mr. Happy wants to jump in. He says this week's word, because we're so full of goblins, is goblin. Goblin is this week's secret word. If you know this week's secret word, it gets you a discount in the store, 15% off of any single item, limit 1 per person per day. There are some restrictions that apply. But if you're a Discount Club member or a subscriber, it gets you 20% off a single item. This will run from now until next Tuesday at 6 p.m. And after that, we'll give you a new secret word. And if for some reason we can't do a show next week, this week's secret word will carry over to next week. Many people have asked me this because we missed a couple of shows, totally out of our control that we had to miss the shows. But, if we do miss a show, people, last week's secret word will carry over. All right. Why does the Red Goblin look like Carnage? That's a good question. Why does the Red Goblin look like Carnage? Let me see here. He does have a little bit of a Carnage-esque look to him, doesn't he? Is he somehow related to Carnage? Do you know the story? Did you go back and read it? Go back and read the story, and maybe, just maybe, you'll get the answer. He does look a bit like it, doesn't he? Maybe there's a reason for that. There was one where you saw a guy and he had a little container and he had this little red something inside of the container. That was way back at the birth of the Red Goblin. So go back and read that, or you can probably find a story online. I'd check out the comic book myself, the actual story, if you can. If it's still available, we might still have some. I don't remember which issue number it was. Somebody can help us out there? Anybody remember the issue number where we get the introduction of the Red Goblin? I believe it was in the Amazing Spider-Man. Alien, issue number 6. Things did not go well for this dude, unfortunately. And then there's this. What an incredible cover this is. Look at this. Look at this cover. How cool is that? I think some of these covers on Aliens have just been spectacular. This one is definitely spectacular. So go for it. Go for that Aliens comic. Star Wars High Republic issue number 5. Go. Issue number 5. Star Wars High Republic. This is the second series, so it's been pretty successful. We got Daredevil here. This is Daredevil number 8. I showed you the variant cover for Avengers War Across Time. Kang messing everything up. Kang messing with time. Kang must be stopped. Captain America, Symbol of Truth, issue number 10. Not just one cover. Not just 2 covers. Planet of the Apes. But 3 covers. Very nice. Some great covers there. Secret Invasion is coming fast at us. This is going to be a major story for DC Cinematic Universe, Secret Invasion. So you want to keep up with that. Star Wars, back at Star Wars again. Like I say, these are kind of mixed up in here. We've got Star Wars, Darth Vader. This is issue number 31. This is the anniversary cover. This is the anniversary of Return of the Jedi, the 40th anniversary of Return of the Jedi. 40th anniversary for that. And then what do we have? What do we have here? What is this one? Do I were to go past it? Oh, no, the next one. I'll show you. Let's like that. This one. The Tambor Gambit. Black Panther is the last from Marvel this week from us. But what great covers. Look at the Planet of the Apes cover. All of the Planet of the Apes characters coming at Black Panther. Do I mean the Marvel Cinematic Universe? I think I do. I believe the Marvel Cinematic Universe is where it's all happening. There's this one. And look at this. Another no prize congratulations envelope. You got nothing in an envelope from Marvel. So those are the 2 no prizes I was telling you about. Those are kind of fun. So there's our offerings from Marvel DC this week. We also got to get through that's Marvel and DC for the week. We got to get through the indies. Let's see here. We got a good stack of indies going. Again, people, do not forget that the secret word this week is Goblin. The secret word is Goblin. Thank you so much, Mr. Happy. And we have Independence, My Little Pony. Not Your Little Pony, My Little Pony, issue number 4. For My Little Pony fans, something new from AWA. This is number 1 of 4 called Black Tape. And it looks like horror coming at us. This is an interesting image here. Is this one right here, does this look like an actor to you that you might recognize? This one right here. Looks like an actor to me. The actor who played in so many pop culture favorites like Dr. Horrible's sing-along blog. Remember that? Anybody recognize that? The actor who played in that TV cop show? Who could that be now? Who could it be? Black Tape Master of Hell. That's issue number 1. From AWA. Is it AWA? Is it AWA? Sonic the Hedgehog, issue number 57. This is the second series. Sonic. Already up to 57. Did you see the new DC slate from James Gunn? What do you think? Well, you know what? I'll tell you, I did see some of the things. I think I saw a list of all of them that they're being speculated about the DC stuff that's coming out. Last year, a book came out that I raved about because I'm a Superman fan, and I love good Superman stories, especially stories about Superman's family, Superman's world. So they did something called Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow. Best comic book to come out last year. Absolutely amazing. Done by Tom King. Whether you like Tom King or not, this story was amazing. It presented Supergirl in a light that just we've never seen before. So noble, so selfless. Such an incredibly good story. It opens up with her. I'm not going to give you spoilers, but it opens up with Supergirl. It's her birthday, and she just wants to go have a drink and enjoy a little bit of a buzz from a drink on her birthday. But she's Kryptonian and she's super powered, so she has to find herself a planet with the red sun so she can go enjoy that drink fully. And she does. And all hell breaks loose after that. What a great story. Right now I've been trying to get the trade paperback back in stock. Everybody's out of it. All the back issues have been gobbled up. I have one slab, 9.8 of issue number 7. I think I have a number 8 coming in as well. Godzilla, issue number 5. Monsters, Protectors, all hail the king. So yeah, the main movie I'm looking forward to from the stuff that James Gunn's announced is that Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow. And when they bring it back in paperback again, I expect everybody to be picking up a copy because that was an amazingly good story. Even if you didn't listen to me the first time last year when I was raving about this, please read this story. Wow, what a great story. Really has everything you would want in a superhero comic book. A time-spanning adventure, a universe-spanning adventure, galaxy-spanning adventure, Blade Runner. That was all against all. Issue number 3 of 5-minute miniseries. But yeah, I just can't wait. I was hoping they would put it out in the hardcover, and they didn't. They put it out in the softcover, but I think now they might put it out not just a hardcover, an absolute, an omnibus, any way that they could possibly package this thing now, because it's going to be a movie. I imagine we might even see some action figures or other toys from this movie. I hope so. Bloodborne, Lady of the Lantern. This is issue number 1, issue number 4. Yeah, great stuff, great art, great story. Wow. Get yourself a copy as soon as you can of Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow. And check out the movie when it hits. It's the 1 in 6 Stranger Things hitting the shelves. That monster from that show, I always forget his name. Woman of Tomorrow really was a great story. Cool supporting characters, interesting setting, nice plotting, and real stakes. Yeah. You said it there, Pirate Scribe. That is the book in a nutshell. Great stuff. Even if you're not a DC fan, if you're not a superhero fan, the story is great. Read it. Monarch. That is 2 copies, 2 covers for Monarch. Unbreakable Red Sonja. This is hilarious. This is the little girl she saved not too long ago. That's a great cover. I'm loving that cover. What fun. And then Parejo, one of our very favorite artists, of course. Actually showing people in the light of day. A lot of times his stuff are very dark settings. Sketch cover by Finch, one of my very favorite artists, Mr. Finch. Great stuff. Spawn, issue number 338, the longest running American independent comic book of all time. There you have it. Spawn. And what's coming in the next issue? A little peek of 339. And still only $2.99. Holding the line at $2.99. I'm liking it. Please, all of you publishers out there, keep your prices down as much as possible. You'll sell more comics. We'll keep more people in the hobby. It'll be great. Family Time, issue number 3. So great covers there. Harrower, issue number 1. That's pretty harrowing. Hecate's Will. Hecate's Will, issue number 4. I'm not too familiar. How do you pronounce that? Little Monsters. Great covers. Little Monsters. You thought we were the only ones? No, not quite. That's what it says right in the back. These little monsters are just that. Little monsters. If you haven't read it, it's pretty cool. Children who are not what they seem. Mad Balls vs. Garbage Belt Kids. Time Again, Slime Again. Issue number 1. And here's one where they're battling it out. Locklips versus Atom Bomb. There in the prehistoric times. And last but not least, Vampirella versus Red Sonja. Battling it out there. Here. And finally, we have our friend, our very talented Michael Linsner. J. Michael Linsner. What great stuff. And there we have it, kids. That's what's hitting the stands today at the Comics Club. So don't forget, we have a little bit of everything. Magazines, comics, trade paperbacks, graphic novels. All kinds of great stuff for you. Thank you so much for joining us. Don't forget, Mr. Happy's secret word is Goblin. It's Goblin this week. And just the second of we got 2 more Wednesdays coming up. Be sure to get those comments down below so we can get you in the monthly drawing. And remember, read. It brings out the hero in you. See you then.